Brought to you by Miller. Again, because we're drinking. Okay, what'd you guys do last week? Or we'll wait for everybody to get in
Like 4 days ago.
this week, but last session. Yeah.
Just trying to get my shit in a row here, but it's like a crap load of names.
Yeah.
Oh, and there's more coming, dude.
Yeah, exactly.
There's so many.
So
It's cool though.
We met Bailiff Strahd, who is kind of like a.
we did not meet him.
We did not meet him. We were told don't run into him.
Yeah, we met Guard Captain Stroll. He's the one who kind of explained the house rules for Valaki. And he pretty much told us if we went too hard in the paint, that's a basketball reference, Austin. Then we would meet Bailiff Strasny. In my notes, that says "Don't mess with him," end quote. So yeah, don't cause any trouble. We can't have our horses out and about. We have to put them in the stables. Then we decided to go to the Blue Water Inn. Who the owner of that is Erwin Martikov. Who's got 2 boys and 1 wife. And someone else can take it. When we got there, there's a couple of rowdy boys and this jester, not the jester looking dude, but some dude who's kind of
telling stories,
telling outlandish stories. We had a small conversation with Erwin.
That is wine shipment.
Yeah, wine shipment needed to be saved. Pretty much his livelihood at that point. So
a little bit of a retcon to that thing. The shipment never, he never received word that it had been shipped, but he's waiting on it.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
I don't want to give any ideas that you guys are for sure going to find it on the road. So.
Yeah, he promised free lodging, potential financial reward, and I think a +3 Warhammer as our reward for saving that wine.
And another detail about that I accidentally went over is that it is the Martikov family that makes the wine as well.
That's Erwin. Yeah, Erwin Martikov. Okay.
Yeah, so the Wizard of Wines is his family, and he would have told you that they basically inherited it from like they married into the family. I forget the name. It's irrelevant. The family that owned it to begin with, that Strahd had given it to many centuries ago. They married into that family. That family line that they married into kind of ended, not just just did, and they have been running it ever since. Gotcha. And it's his dad and his family over there that run it.
Oh, okay.
Today he sounded a little displeased with his dad, his father, but he still gets wine shipments. That's definitely something I glossed over that he would have talked about if he's asking you to go get the wine.
Wait, real quick. You said he's displeased with him because of the wine shipment, or in general there's some strife?
Just in general, there's some father-son kind of. Okay. You would be able to pick up that he's not too happy with who his father is.
He
said that you could go there, and his father's name is Davian. I'll write that on there.
Davian.
Yeah, just some added details he would have told you right at the get-go. I don't want to have to bring you guys all. Hope you go back to the end and be like, he would have told you that. It's my fault he didn't say it in the first place.
Yeah, no worries.
So.
We also found out that the Baroness is Lydia Petrovna, which is Father Lucian Petrovna's sister. We talked to Bluto, who's a fisherman who's down on his luck and trying to catch fish at Lake Zarovich, but unable to. I think that's most of the details I have here in notes.
He was complaining also about a madman north of the lake.
Wizard.
Possibly, did he say wizard? He just said potentially magical. But
he was shooting lightning into the lake to kill fish.
Yeah.
Yes, that's right.
We had heard of a potentially mad mage or mad wizard up in the hills somewhere in
Not
Barovia,
Barovia?
in the village of Barovia.
Right.
Okay, cool.
We also, yeah, you already covered the. God, my handwriting sucks. Last week.
Boom.
No, the
Not
Wachters.
yet. Yeah, the
Too long,
walkers,
cool.
the rowdy,
Yeah.
the rowdy boys, and then
Yeah,
we,
and I have in parentheses fucking Opoils.
of course,
Yeah.
we went to the church, and Dallin had a bit of a combo with Lucian, Father Lucian over there, something about an oath and a deity or something like that.
He asked if I'd taken an oath and who it was to, and I was like, no one, dude, myself. And he was like, that's dangerous. In this area, at least.
We found out that St. Angel's Church was consecrated, only place Strahd can't step foot in. Kind of found out about the history of why that happened, and why it's currently a safe haven. It says St. Angel's Bones keeps the grounds hallowed, but bones were stolen, and we need help finding it. The two prime suspects were Jessica and Milivoch. Jessica seemed to get in a little tiff with Milivoch and told him about the bones. We went to go visit Milivoch. Great times with Bale, Kalain, and Milivoch. Real chill times. That was cool. Pretty much found out that Bluto took the bones, has the bones. So we are currently on our way to go see him. Yeah.
Yeah, we did not realize how late it was and the fog rolled in.
Well, it was like 7 p.m. or something.
Was it? Okay.
Yeah, ish. That's what I was thinking. But it's darker and foggier for sure.
Well, it's always
Right.
foggy, but it's begun to rain a bit, and as you guys went onto this road, the fog kind of swirled and like around you, like supernaturally.
And then we ran into Big Wolf Man that we've been seeing creeping on us for a while, I believe. If it's the same one. Seems to be. The one with the marking or something like that.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And we all rolled initiative, and we're good to go. We'll just jump straight into that, unless anybody had anything else to say.
That sums up my notes pretty good.
Yeah, we're the same.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we were also being followed
Oh yeah.
throughout the town whenever we went to Milivage.
So as the fog kind of came swirling in, you saw these, I guess I kind of made his eyes red because the portrait was red, but it's more amber. You can see the amber eyes through the fog themselves, through the fog. And all around you, you heard bats screeching, zombie moaning, wolf barking, howling. As these sounds began closing in on your position, you all kind of got ready to stand your ground. And I did have a box drawn, and I deleted it. Let me remake it. I mean, it's not much of one. But if you guys were to... Actually, you guys are in your marching order. Never mind. We had a marching order for this. So top of the order, Judas. Which is what you get is these three creatures are kind of coming in at you full tilt.
Okay. One quick question with quicken spell. Just so I'm clear, I can't use that to make two different spell attacks. But if I did like mage armor as a bonus and then an attack.
Yeah, so how it works is you can always cast a cantrip, but on that turn you can cast a level 1 or 2, 3, 4, 5. You just can't do two level 1s, a level 1, a level 2, a level 3, and a level 2. You can only do a spell slot spell and a cantrip.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. I'm not saying I'm doing that. I'm just
Real quick, that vision is because of the fog, correct? Not because of darkness?
Because of the fog.
It's like super closed in. Okay.
Yeah, I couldn't think of any other way to do it.
Also, Joel just messaged me about something. You were gonna say
Yeah,
that.
Monday. There was a surprise round, right?
There was. You're right.
Yeah.
Forgot about
Might be
that.
screwing us a little bit, but it's.
Well, I
I
thought
forgot
two
about
people
that.
didn't get surprised.
Certain
There's,
folks didn't, but some did. I think.
Judas,
Pretty sure.
Judas and Vale are not. Because Judas got a 20 and Vale has an 18.
Didn't they get the mage armor off?
No.
Good
I
call.
don't know, I'm just messing.
Thanks, Austin.
So yeah,
Wish.
Judas, you do still get your turn. You're quick to kind of see what's coming. You just so happen to look the right direction at the right time. And you see them coming through the fog after you.
Gotcha. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna stay where I am, and I'm gonna go ahead and cast my 3 of Swords at level 1. At the wolf, all 3 are just gonna go straight into him.
Yep.
Level 1, and then damage. Nice.
And you guys all see him hold out, throw 3 cards this direction.
And then I'm just gonna roll them individually because it should be what? Plus
1d4
1d4
plus
1. Okay.
3 and so 5 total, or an additional 5.
Yes.
Yeah. So those kind of cut through his leg, through his chest, and lops off a piece of his ear. But he's still kind of run at you. But he already blood begins pouring out from his chest. Looks like a mortal wound in itself. Anything else?
Wait, how many of those sorcery points do I have? 4? I'm so sorry. I'm just trying to like figure out.
Locked in.
There we go.
Muddy,
Okay,
would you
cool.
consider
Then
this
I'm-
dim lighting?
What?
Would you consider where we're at dim lights?
Yeah,
Okay, cool. Just checking.
it's dim.
Then I am going to use 2 sorcery points, and I'm going to also then shoot Ray of Frost at him. That's legal to do.
Yeah, that's a cantrip. So
Do I want to do that, or do I want to do? Actually, I'm going to do Mind Sliver. I'm sorry.
sure.
I want to be sure of the damage. Yep. Well.
Oh, that's so funny to me.
it worked. He got a nat 1, but unfortunately, he's still kind of coming after you after he quickly shakes off whatever mind attack, psychic damage that was.
Yeah, and
Anything
he's going to must succeed. Oh, okay, it's still full damage. Okay.
Anything else?
And then remember, subtract 1d4 from the next saving throw it makes before the end of my next turn.
Okay, I'll put a net on him so that you can remind me because I'm gonna forget.
Cool. And
Alright.
I'll end there.
Okay. Down you begin to hear some screeching coming from beneath you as a swarm of bats comes in, streaking through the fog. It's hard to kind of see them as they kind of come swarming in. Oh, I'm on private rules for some reason. There we go.
Do they have advantage on me since I'm surprised?
No, it's just a turn order thing.
Oh, okay. I thought that was so funny. I want this guaranteed damage. Rolls a 1. It's so funny to me.
This ancient, more like absolutely putrid smelling zombie comes in at you, Kefim. He goes to try to grab onto you and take a bite.
Ooh,
Failing to
nice.
do so,
Ooh.
he comes at you with a claw. Oh, these guys are not rolling very good at all.
Good shit.
Another swarm of bats comes swooping in, coming after Kalain from the opposite direction, screeching and biting and gnawing. Noticing a little bit of like glowish red tinted eyes on these bats. Why didn't that? Well, does that hit 18?
Not anymore.
Are you gonna shield it?
Yeah.
Well, what's your AC? That'll make your AC 18. That'll still hit. You sure you wanna?
Yeah, I still want to
shield.
I still want a 18 AC at some point for this round.
Okay.
I don't have anything else up. Yeah, that's why.
You sure you don't want to just save it just in case you don't need it?
Yeah, because everything else might miss. I would wait
This
till
is gonna hit anyways.
I'd wait till it's gonna block something at least.
Yeah, get yourself a spell slot back. I honestly wouldn't use it until you need it.
Okay, cool.
Dealing 5 piercing damage to you.
Don't forget the temp health
Temp
from
health,
the
yeah.
stakes. Yeah.
Yep, mistakes. Dallin kind of quickly churning and seeing his things coming through. Unfortunately, like, yeah, you got the surprise round, Ketham, and then Vale, you do get a turn. That's 10 feet. Kidding.
I mean, with this limited vision, that makes sense.
Yeah, okay. I think I'll probably just target that zombie closest to Kalain, because he's in my vision, and I'll see if I can hit him.
Absolutely
16.
hits.
Nice.
And that's force damage, right?
Yep.
Okay, doing 6
I'll-
force damage.
And I'll push him back if I can. I don't know if that's an actual tree right there.
You can still push it back. That's just kind of there. You're trying to just that way.
It's 10 feet if I can.
Okay, so yeah, you kind of see him like get swallowed up into the fog as he kind of goes back as he's winding up, coming at Kalain while Kalain was facing the bats. Anything else?
I'll kind of tell everyone, like, maybe focus the large one, and I'll try to keep them off of us.
Okay. You hear more kind of howling and like feet on mud as another one comes storming up. Another wolf. Baring its teeth, he comes in to bite Kalain on the back of the leg. $19. That's still gonna hit, even with the
That's still
shield.
gonna hit. Yeah. Oof.
10 piercing damage.
Bam.
Alright, this is the wolf that's debuffed. He runs forth towards you, Judas. Kind of eyes bright amberish, and the bats themselves are red, but the wolves match kind of the eyes of the other one. Even though he's kind of like gushing blood out of him, he's still kind of coming after you. Unlike wolves that you've seen before, kind of running away as soon as things get a little tough. He does go to nibble at you because he's so weak and slow. And it's minus, what's the thing?
It's just on, he's not going to hit, but it would be on saving throws.
Oh, okay.
And it's minus 1d4. So if anybody has a saving throw thing.
Getting swarmed, you miss your turn here.
Mm-hmm.
Another wolf comes streaming up. This time targeting Vale, and he's going to invoke pack tactics on this one. So he will have advantage. While you're kind of focused on blasting that zombie, he comes in. These wolves kind of get a little too close for comfort. A 23. Dealing 4 piercing. 4 piercing you. Do you guys want me to turn on automatic damage? I figured you want to do it yourselves.
I don't mind.
For later sessions? Okay.
Yeah, it's good as is.
Coming back up, you see this zombie returning back from the fog. Targets Kalain. Goes in for a bite. What's this?
Oh, you had one Vale, I think?
No, I had a saving throw that I had to make from that attack.
Oh, the wolf's bite. Forgot about that. You are knocked prone from that. You do take 4 piercing damage. Did you take that already?
I did, yeah. It was mostly temp health.
Okay. Okay, anyway, sorry. The zombie targets Kalain over here. Tries to go in for a bite. That'll miss. He then follows up with one of his limbs. This one kind of like doesn't have a hand on it. It's just like the bone, a sharpened bone at the end of it. And that also misses. These zombies are not very good. Top of the order, guys.
That's okay.
Discuss if you'd like.
Yeah.
I'm gonna kill the thing in front of me.
I won't be able to attack this turn. I gotta buff myself up a little bit.
Hold the front.
Okay.
Did this guy make any moves during any of that turn at all? Money?
He will.
Oh, okay.
Do I get disadvantage since this guy's next to me?
With
Shooting.
range attacks, yes, unless sharpshooter does. I don't think sharpshooter negates that. There's a skill. Oh, that's what is it? Gunfighter.
That's the way. Yeah.
Gunner.
Gunner.
That's what it is.
Is it gunner?
Yeah,
I
so-
thought there was like a close quarters one as well.
It's gunner. But yeah, no, you'll have disadvantage at range, or not at range when they're right up in front of you.
We finally about to see Kethem use a melee weapon.
I'm just
First
gonna
time in
move.
his life.
Nah, if you got a short sword at home.
The large
Uh,
dire
I'm-
wolf kind of reels back and just howls like a. It doesn't sound like a normal howl. Like you've been hearing kind of howls when you're coming through the woods. You saw him howl once before, but now it almost sounds like just raspy, like he's got some phlegm stuck in his throat just as he lets loose this massive howl, and it almost kind of like hurts your ears as he does it. And he kind of fades away into the fog, but as he's doing that, you see him, it seems his eyes kind of rise up a bit and narrow, almost like he's shape shifting, and then he fades away and he goes out of sight.
Okay.
I'm gonna shock and grasp him.
Okay.
Okay.
That hits.
Cool.
Unless you do less than one. That
Wolf wearing
kills.
metal armor.
Full damage.
As this wolf goes to bite, you just grab his maw and just shock him, and his whole body kind of fades into like this ash. Well, and kind of an ash, like the half part of his body from just the sheer shock. All that's left is like the rear part that just falls over, and blood begins spilling everywhere.
Oh Lord.
That's a.
Grizzly.
All right. That is all I'm gonna do. I'm gonna end.
Okay. The swarm of bats still kind of around you, Judas. Or I'm sorry, Dallin. Kind of shifts up one. One sec, sorry. Okay. Yeah, and he goes to bite. The swarm of bats all move in to kind of take a bite out of you. They're struggling to get through that armor a little bit, though, it seems.
Let's hope they keep struggling.
18.
That beats it.
Oh, dang.
Well, meets it, I should say.
So this is, I think this is the right, let me make sure this is the right damage here. Yeah, okay. Dealing 5 piercing.
Most of that temp, fortunately.
That zombie's still focused on Kethem. Goes in with his claw.
Oh,
No.
With a critical hit.
Well then.
Oh.
actually,
That's not bad.
not bad.
4? What? You roll ones all around?
Yeah, that's
Wow.
pretty brutal.
Wow.
But he does another attack with his claws. Missing, and then he follows up with a bite.
How many attacks does this guy have?
I think you can count.
Nope, I can't count.
So yeah, he only gets one lick off you, and it's barely anything. These bats move up a bit. They're coming after Kalain still as they swarm around and try to take a bite out of you. That's gonna, man. They are beating you up. Kalain is
Yeah.
in jeopardy here. 4 piercing. Dallin.
Oh, yeah, I have a turn. I think my I've been trying to decide between the wolf and the bats because I'm not as stressed about the bats. I feel like I need to get the wolves off these backline guys.
I'll remind you too, because I don't think you've been able to use it once this whole campaign. You can step in and lessen the damage that somebody takes, like Vale or Ketham, when they do get hit. Remember that?
The selfless immolation.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used it once early. The fighting style also kind of.
Well, self-immolation's to block it. The other one is to reduce the damage.
Yeah,
The one
yeah.
that you have. Which one is that? That's
It's my fighting style, interception.
interception, right?
Well,
Just in
selfless.
case
I
you
would
forgot about it.
take it, right? I would take the damage.
No, you would roll a d10 and reduce the damage by that amount.
I think that's my interception. I think selfless is
Right.
I take the hit, right?
Yeah, I'm talking about interception.
Oh yeah.
That just takes your reaction. You don't have any limited uses on that.
Yeah. No, I'm aware. I just Vale didn't get hit very hard, and I haven't really had a chance. I should have just done it, but I wasn't thinking about it. I'm gonna move to here. I can't really see what's happening.
Just keep in mind, you got to say you're going to reduce it before I roll the damage. So be Johnny on the spot if you want to use it.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
on hit.
okay.
You need to say it before I roll the damage.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine. I am gonna move up to here. No, I'm better. I'm better here. I'm just gonna move back. I'm gonna hit the wolf with the hammer.
Okay.
Oh yeah, target. It's been a minute since I've done combat.
Yeah, it has. Yeah, that's definitely going to hit. You come swinging down, crushing his head as he's going after Vale, kind of taking Vale to the ground, trying to get him off your buddy.
There we go.
I mean, 12 crushing
Max
damage,
damage.
absolutely annihilating his skull as it just completely caves in, and blood and guts just go all over Vale as he's on the ground.
Hell yeah.
Anything else?
Oh goodness, thank you.
I am going to, since I did an attack with that, I'm going to use my bonus action to shove the whole swarm of bats, I guess. So Shield Master Shove is a bonus action.
Yeah, you could swat him away with your
Yeah.
shield. Sure.
Like hive bees. So strength contest normally, right?
Yeah,
Or
let me
is it
do a
athletics
thing.
contest? I think it's my athletics versus your acrobatics or athletics or something like that.
Yeah, let me do a thing
Yeah,
here.
yeah, you're good. Just let me know when to roll it.
Yeah, those bats been pumping iron.
I don't think I did. I think I did strength. I should have. We'll add your proficiency. I think I messed that up.
Oh,
That's a
okay.
new thing that I have.
Oh.
Did it prompt you to roll?
It's down there and I can click on it.
Okay.
Did it take it? I rolled a 16. And then it would be plus 6.
You won. It also prompted me. I think I clicked the wrong button. We'll move on. You shove these back. Which way you're just shoving them back?
Pushing them straight back.
Okay.
And then I'm going to kind of see that my brother's in trouble and kind of start to, well, I guess I can cut corners, but position myself here a little bit more defensively of Vale and Kalain. I think Ketham can handle his own up there for now.
Okay.
That'll be it.
All right, Ketham.
I'm going to move down a step. He'll attack me, right?
Yeah.
That's fine. So I'm gonna do it. Well, there we go.
All right, and I need to make sure I have the right person.
Vale's Mr. President over here.
Takes a swing at you with 18, which will hit.
I'm prone too, so it's literally get down, Mr. President.
I'm doing 5 slashing damage to you.
Okay, and then I'm going to shoot this wolf that's next to them. And I am going to activate Sharpshooter. I'm going to activate Fighting Spirit.
Okay.
That would let me.
All right, so you're going to be attacking with advantage this entire time, and you add 10, but subtract.
Subtract 5 from hit, but add 10 to damage.
Right. And he
Oh,
is not
no.
behind cover from where you're at, because you're sharpshooter. Definitely hits. Go ahead and roll damage. This is, unless you, well, there's no way you can roll that low, because he,
So
yeah.
18. Or no,
I didn't think
21.
so.
21.
Yeah.
Not
That
even-
arrow goes right through its head as he goes to lunge again at Kalain and sends him to the ground dead.
And then I'm going to use action surge and hit these bats right here as well with the same maneuver.
Okay. Man, can't you guys not wait till he has multi-attack?
Oh god.
Jeez.
For real.
Definitely hits the bats.
Just a single arrow, ching, 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 just hits all of them, or they all line up and you just skewer them.
So the
So
arrow kind
the-
of goes through and hits a couple of them, but there's so many of them swirling around, like shooting one arrow at them seems not very effective.
How does the 10 go into effect on that?
I'll do another 5 because it's half damage.
Sure.
There we go.
And that will be my turn.
Right on. Very good turn. Vale on the ground, covered in wolf guts or brains. Imagine you stand, so I'll take the prone out.
Yeah,
You got 15
definitely.
feet.
Yeah, this is a pretty advantageous position for me to be in. I'm kind of happy about this.
Mr. President, no!
I'll see if I can get that zombie off of Kalain at the very least.
Always protect your healer. He will be behind half cover.
That's fine.
Okay.
I'll duck.
Bonus action, duck. Well, you can go prone if you ask, right?
Absolutely hits.
That's movement, yeah. Stupid, I think.
Yeah, it's half your movement to lay down.
Damn
12
damage.
force damage, absolutely obliterating this guy. I imagine you're sending him back again?
Yep.
Foomp, into the fog he goes.
Bye-bye!
Anything else?
Warlock's just whack-a-mole with extra steps. That's good.
Okay. Moving down to Kalain.
Nice. I think I'm just gonna do. I kind of just want to attack these bats. Where are they at in turn order? No, I'm just gonna do mage armor. I'm sure
Okay.
that I'll be using that again at some point, or it's just very useful. Sorry, I'm at. my
You
shield.
clicked
My bad.
shield, yeah.
That's my bad. Here.
Make sure it doesn't
Okay, that
waste
one
the
back.
spell slot.
Yeah, I just got it back.
Okay. Anything else?
No, that's it.
Okay. Moving to the other zombie. He comes streaming in, sees a nice juicy Judas.
Is that the one? That's the one that's right after me.
You're on. No, you go first. Oh,
Oh.
never mind. You're right. The one that
I
got
was gonna
blasted.
say that
is
guy
on this
just
side.
hit me 3 times earlier.
It's almost like there's a giant blue circle around him that would tell me it's his turn.
You know.
Here he comes a hobbling again.
I'm back!
A couple of some skin, a whole arm is blown off. Well, not an arm actually. Actually, that's a bad description because there's mechanics to these guys. So he's actually just has a big, giant hole in his center that Vale keeps blasting, making it bigger and bigger. So he comes in, swinging immediately with his sharpened arms.
Damn.
A 22, dealing 7 slashing damage. Slices again. The 16.
Mm.
What's your armor now? You have mage armor on. That is 16. Are you gonna shield?
Yep.
Okay, go
About
ahead and
to
cast
die.
that.
Mhm.
I think you're down 2 spell slots now.
Yep.
Somebody get
And
this man
then-
some healing.
Goes in with the bite.
He needs some milk.
Fortunately, not going to hit that time. All right, top of the order. You guys hear that howl again, that ear-shattering howl. This time, coming from above.
Still pretty close.
About the same distance as it was before. You don't see the eyes, but you hear it. It's not far.
Okay.
Should I sit here? I'm gonna go ahead and.
You guys have anything you need to discuss? Sorry, real quick.
Yeah.
I'll get Joel as soon as I can.
I'm gonna
I did not
assist with
expect
that.
him to get hit like that.
Depending on how much you... Well, I'm before you. I'm going to also hit him with some stuff, potentially, unless you can do a lot. Can you do a lot?
Yeah.
Jums?
Yes.
Okay, because I can also do a lot, but it's an action, so... Okay.
Mine's a lot and it's a bonus action, so I'll do it.
Ooh, nice.
I was gonna try to get these bats off of Joel, so at least he doesn't get hit again because they come up to attack before you, Hunter.
Yep.
So that was my intention. Was
I'm going to still be assisting Joel.
yeah, no, for sure. I'm just saying I'm gonna try to hit those guys first before and leave the ancient zombie out there.
Yep.
So, anything else?
Even with Jums' healing, I'm going to be assisting Joel. That's what I was trying to get at.
Oh,
That's
gotcha.
it.
I'm gonna go ahead and shock and grasp the swarm of bats.
Okay.
God, please.
Yeah. Just
Okay.
barely grabbing a couple of them. 4 lightning damage. Yeah, you shock a couple more of the bats. The swarm seems to be a lot smaller now, less of a threat.
But they're flying type, aren't they? Like weak to lightning.
Are we playing Pokemon? I forgot what game this is.
Go back. Go back.
Judas,
Technically,
I choose
Zubat
you.
is poison type. I actually don't know. I'm just messing around.
I'm gonna go ahead and I'll end my turn right there.
Okay. Alright. This other swarm of bats that, you guys... Oh, you just shoved them. That's it. So, yeah, it comes
Yeah, pushed him.
swarming in to here.
Yeah.
And as it swirls around, a lot of them are kind of heading towards Vale, taking some bites.
They clearly know who the threat is.
Hitting with 13? Yeah.
Yeah.
Doing 7 piercing to you. Alright, old Stubbs up here, all by his lonesome.
Stubbs.
Moves into the swarm of bats. I know we're not used to seeing that, but that's a thing. He does target Ketham again.
Bastard.
Does he have a top hat?
15 hits, doing 2 slashing damage. He does not hit very hard. He doesn't have pointed, or they are pointed, but someone put a cork on him.
So, question: with my fighting spirit, I get like temporary health for a turn. Do I still technically have that?
No, you have that until it's gone. Until you take a long rest, I should say. So it doesn't just last one turn. Temporary health, no matter what source it comes from, lasts until a long rest.
Unless you already have the source of temporary health to begin with.
Unless it specifies. Some things will tell you for a turn or for 12 hours, like the wolf stakes. So he does 2 slashing. He follows up, misses, and then he goes in for another bite. Which that also will miss. Going to the other swarm of bats. Still kind of swirling around, but very much thinner than they were before. There's about 25 bats. Or this one there was 18 bats, and it's down to 5 of them. And they kind of retaliate against the guy who keeps shocking the hell out of them. I need to add 2 to that.
Nat 20.
Be 23 to hit.
Steven's got his bug zapper. swatting
However,
bats at the swarm.
because there are so few of them, they don't do near as much damage. But they do 4 piercing to you.
Okay, so if I'm going to apply damage?
Take it off the temporary health manually,
Okay.
and then
You can just do minus on your bottom because that has the temp on it as well.
Oh, does it? Okay.
Yeah, I had 36 out of 33 earlier.
All right, down. You're up. How's the pace of this,
Okay.
by the way? I'm moving pretty quick. I hope.
I think
Yeah.
it's good.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's fine.
All right, down. What you got?
I am going to bump forward to here, up to Kalain, kind of hearing that Vale's going to help him. I'm going to do a bonus action and cast Shield of Faith on Kalain. Oh, another target. So it's going to give him +2 AC, and I have concentration. So that's just a bonus action. Fortunately, with my action, I am going to swing my hammer at that bitch of a zombie.
Do it. All right.
Come on. Zombie.
Still hits.
Okay, yes. I was like, that's a really low roll, but I might still have it. 6.
There
Okay,
we
so that thing kind of stole it. Let's bring her on back.
Oh.
So you swing and you smash this zombie with 6. Let's see here. Hold on a second.
This is the old Steven special right here.
Thing.
That's what I'm
It's not
wondering.
that thing though.
Oh.
So as you smash this zombie, oh no, he okay. So never mind. I was gonna be. Well, we'll see. He's dead. He's dead. Never mind.
Okay.
There's a thing to that, and I missed that. I messed up.
Oh, you're good. You're good.
Anything else?
I'm trying to think of the best position to be in here. I can't really see very far, so I'm gonna bump to here as well. So at least Vale and I are kind of flanking Kalain. I didn't know what was over here, so I'm just covering his back. That's it for me.
It's a bit spooky, isn't it?
A little bit.
Ketham.
So I'll just swing my sword at these bats.
There's the zombie.
Yeah, can I target the zombie or can I not?
You can target the zombie. Are you with your bow?
No,
It's gonna
it's
be-
my sword.
Oh, sword. Yeah. Yeah, he's right next to you.
Yeah, how do I target him though instead of the
Hit.
bats?
Put your mouse over him and hit the T key.
They're on the same spot.
Oh,
Yeah,
my
that's
bad. My
what
bad.
we
I'll move.
did.
I'll move it. Sorry, I forgot about those guys.
Do you have 1 or 2 of those?
I technically have 2.
Make sure you hit T on the bats though. You're still in the zombie.
I was gonna attack the zombie.
The zombie. Okay. I'm so confused because I could see the zombie. My bad. I'm like doing a bunch of things at once and half listening.
Yeah, the
Oh,
bats are on top of the.
Yeah. Alright, so go ahead and make your thing here. 15, definitely gonna hit.
Nice. Oh, he's still got a little
Nice.
spunk in him even at melee range. Let's go.
Dealing some 9. Alright, now we get to see how this works. So as you slash your sword, you actually sever one of its arms. The arm falls to the ground, like you cut it off, effectively making it to where he can only attack twice now. Him specifically. However, the arm falls off and is still moving.
Oh shit.
Disgusting.
Anything else, Catherine?
I
Can
love that.
Can I attack with my other short sword? Or is it?
As a bonus action, you can offhand attack. It won't have. It's just a flat 20 to hit. You don't get any bonuses. So just roll a d20.
Okay.
Are you still attacking the ancient zombie?
No. Or yeah.
Okay.
I see why
Yeah,
it
that
didn't
one-
work for me.
That'll not hit. Well, not yeah.
Yep.
Anything else, Catherine?
I'm dead.
Okay, full health. I'm dead. Vale.
Seeing Kalain get hit like that, I'm definitely going to pull up my spell focus, and kind of that starlight kind of twinkle comes from it, and I'm gonna shine him with 3d6 of healing.
And you're healing who? I'm sorry.
Kalain.
Oh, okay. I thought you said Kethin for a second. I was like, Kalane's over there like, man, what the fuck? I'm barely alive. Yeah, that's 10 health points, baby. That's some good healing.
We take those.
That's a bonus action to do. What do you do in your primary action?
I'll kind of turn and take that same starlight, turn a 180, and hit that ancient zombie there with the sacred flame. So he's rolling a dex saving throw.
Did you target him?
I did.
Can you try it again?
I wonder if I just hit damage, maybe?
Oh, yeah. Do that. Yeah, it has you roll damage first, and then it... Yeah. He
Nice.
fails, and, a little bit of... The two radiant damage kind of sparking a bit, kind of taking off some flesh, and you kind of see it kind of wither away, but, normal effect, not like...
It's not extra good.
Not extra good. No bonus cookies on that one.
I know.
Anything else?
No, that's good.
So that howl from earlier, the wolf's eyes that you've slain on the ground open and shine once more.
Son of a bitch.
Zombie wolves.
And this one begins to stand up. And it's just its hind legs and a spine, but it's going to try to stab you with it. I didn't forget how I described how he died.
You've been playing too much Kenshi.
Yeah, I think so. And will not hit. And then just beneath you hear... Oop, that's the wrong one.
Just seeing it like slide in and then slide
Well, the other
back
one's
out.
there. Might as well just...
Jeez.
Oh shit.
I wasn't gonna show him, but that's alright. Yeah, as he rises, he attacks the first person that's right in front of him, which is Vale. He goes to continue to try to attack you from the dead. Blood's still kind of pouring out of him, seemingly not affected by the loss of his blood. Colleen.
Oh, doing something. With that 18 AC, I'm going to let you... Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to activate Shadow Blade.
Okay.
And I'm going to target this one. They should have advantage because it's dim lighting. I did want to ask, can I use, since I have Wardcaster, can I do... I cast Shadow Blade as a bonus action, and then can I use like Green Flame Blade or Booming Blade with that Shadow Blade?
Use
Because when I'm ready, I just need a weapon that I use as my somatic material.
I don't see an issue with it.
Okay. So yeah, I'll do...
Is one a spell and one a cantrip?
Yeah.
Wait, you have... Say that again. I'm sorry. You're sounding kind of...
I cast Shadow Blade as a bonus action, so that's my sword. And then I'm able to probably do a cantrip like Green Flame Blade or Booming Blade with that sword. Okay, cool.
Absolutely, yeah, you could do a cantrip
Cool.
with it.
So I will do Green Flame Blade. So targeting this one. Cast spell. Attack with advantage.
Is it more shadow or more green?
Oh, it's both.
It's like
19.
a green, dark green flame, and you could
That
visibly
sounds
see like a
dope.
black trace at the end of each flame, like it's
Ooh.
almost like not of this realm. Yeah, 19
Yeah.
hits.
Oof.
Doing 13
Hot damn.
psychic damage. Really messing with this wolf's whatever remains of its mind.
And then the Green Flame Blade will have fire damage equal to the spellcasting modifier on the wolf next to it. So that's 3.
Oh, wait a minute.
You let me know. Yeah.
You brandish the weapon using the spell's casting make a melee attack. Bonus action, regular action. That's yeah. No, that seems. Because I don't think the give me a sec. I gotta read this one. I had thought I read it. You weave together the threads of shadow to create a sword. This magic sword lasts until the spell ends. It counts as a simple melee weapon in which you are proficient. It deals 2d8 damage on a hit and has finesse light. So you use a bonus action. You create a sword.
Yeah.
It does 2d8 on hit. So you just made a sword, and now you want to use green flame blade, but you already hit with your 19. Which you could totally do that. So that the green. So now it's a D8 to somebody next to him.
Yeah.
Completely can do that. All right, cool. I just had to read through it, make sure that I wasn't making a mistake. So that's go ahead and roll a D8.
It's not a D8. It's
It's not.
fire damage equal to the spellcasting modifier. So at 5th level, I'll get that 1d8.
Oh, at 5th level. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So right now it's just a 3 on this
3
wolf.
damage. Okay,
Yep.
cool. Yeah, that's that's a cool combination.
Yeah.
That's
is.
awesome. That's
Especially,
really cool.
especially in dim lighting. Yeah.
Yeah.
I probably should have. Next time.
That's gonna be really useful in this campaign. Anything else?
No, that's it.
All right, man, that's really cool. All right, the other wolf, the one that you just hit, is going to retaliate. And I should have given the other one advantage, but I forgot, so that's on me because they do have pack tactics. But he is going to use advantage against you, Helene, and he does bite for 21.
Before the damage.
Well, wait, let's talk about it. I can do shield,
You can.
or I can reduce. Considering I'm 14, I'm just gonna shield it. You're good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, comes in and he's about to get you right in the jugular, but just hits like this force field and bounces back.
This dude has mage armor, shield, and shield of faith on right now.
He's super defensible.
That is insane. What are you at by default, or base right now?
23 with the shield.
Jesus Christ. Oh, with the shield. Okay.
With the shield, 18 at base currently. That's without blade singing, which would add another 3.
Goofy.
Yeah.
I feel
Before
like I
you
should
take
probably...
your turn, you guys let me know when you guys are done talking. I have something top of the order before Judas goes.
Hunter, do you want to start doing the old combo of you shoving, me doing booming blade?
Does it work if it's forced movement?
Well, it's you move. If you push them, they'll have to move back to where we're at. So that'll be where he kicks in.
Oh, then yeah, absolutely.
Okay, cool.
I'll start shoving.
Cool.
Our old brotherly training's coming into play here.
Very good.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay on this side and cover this right flank. And kind of work with Kalain on that.
What do you want me to attack? The wolf or kill off the bats?
Get rid of the bats.
Get rid of
The
the
wolves
bats.
might come back. We don't know.
Again? Yeah.
We don't know.
Or will the bats come back?
I don't know. It was a wolf howl, not a bat screech, so I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. Ready?
Okay.
Okay.
Dallin, give me a perception check.
Oh, okay. Come off.
That is very unfortunate. You did not hear the very loud as this creature begins to charge to the rear of your column.
Jeez.
You
Which
do
way
see
is the
him
rear?
coming as he... What?
Which way were we going?
You were going this way.
Okay, cool.
So towards the rear of your column, he comes charging in. He doesn't get any sort of advantage on, but I was gonna... Actually, yeah, no, you need to make a... Which check was that? That's what it was for. The fear check, but I don't want to make the wrong...
Oh, okay. Is it wisdom? Wisdom saving throw?
It's a fear check, which is wisdom. So give me a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. 13?
Oh man, that could have been way worse. You take... Yeah, it's 9 stress. So you failed to save.
Okay. Okay. We take those.
And he is going to take a bite with advantage from pack tactics. At 20 and dealing
That's gonna hit.
25
Fuck.
piercing damage as he rips into your armor and pulls a chunk of your torso out. And he does keep
Jesus.
running. You can take an opportunity attack if you want to use your reaction.
I'm looking at the... Yes, I do want to do that.
Alright, his
Okay,
ass.
go ahead and target him and swing.
Hold on, let me just reduce almost all of my health.
Oh,
Oh,
And then this is for Shield of Faith, real quick. And that's gone. So no more Shield of Faith on Kalain. And yeah, I'm gonna take a swing at him, I guess, with the Warhammer.
21 hits.
Um,
You smack
it-
him on the ass as he's running out.
what is it to use my smite again? I don't
You
think I
just
can
choose
do
to
that
use it on hit.
It,
if you
it's,
hit,
it's not
you
a
then choose
reaction
to-
or something, though, right?
I don't think it has anything to do with. You can use it whenever you want.
Is it just you can?
let's check.
Yeah, I just have to expend a yeah. When you hit with a melee weapon.
Yeah, you can use it on a.
Yeah, I'm using Divine Smite on his head. That just fucking tore me in half almost. Yeah, so I'm gonna use that. It's gonna burn a. Did it burn a spell slot? It did not. Okay, I have one spell left, and then I roll. Sorry, it's actually been a minute since I did this. This is what 2d8, 1d8, 2d8 radiant. And I don't think he's undead or a fiend, is he? Because he would take an additional 1d8 if he is one of those.
Roll an additional d8.
Oh, okay. So this is going to be damage of the Warhammer here, and then plus 3d8 on top of this. Of radiant damage. Fuck, those are low. 16, 6 bludgeoning, and then 10 radiant.
but what if he's weak to radiant?
That's why I'm calling out that it's radiant, just in case.
Yeah, dealing the full. So 10 damage of radiant damage, right?
10 radiant and 6 bludgeoning from the hammer.
6. I don't know why I didn't do it automatically. Maybe it's because he's not.
Oh, I didn't target him. I'm sorry.
Oh.
That would be why.
As he kind of like bites, takes a chunk, and begins moving, you kind of follow up and swing, and you kind of catch him off guard, hitting him, and you see him kind of roll. Like you tripped him up, and he fell, and he ran into this tree here, and like the wolf stops, turns around, looks at you, and almost like he's smirking. You see him before your very eyes, kind of moving as he continues on into the fog. But as he seems to be shrinking and getting taller, but thinner, and you see a familiar face as it fades into the fog.
I barely
Just
caught that.
An ear-to-ear grin. Did you see it?
I did see it.
Okay.
Is it only me that saw that?
Yeah, only you saw that. Because this all happened like, bam, quick. Everybody else is focused. They didn't hear it.
Okay.
Top of the order, Judas.
Gonna shock them bats.
Shock them bats, boy. Definitely hits. Grab another couple of bats. You're just grabbing them, frying them, grabbing them, frying them. There are two.
Damn it.
You can count. There are 2 bats left. Anything else?
I don't have anything else to do.
Okay.
Alright.
Alright.
That's all.
This other swarm of bats, kind of shifting as they see their brother being shocked to death yet again. They're going to make a bite attack against Judas this time. Adding 2, they still miss, does not hit. Moving to the ancient zombie with the arm that's kind of moving around over here. He targets Ketham. Tries to move in with a bite and swing at the same time. bite will kind of shred your shoulder a bit as he kind of latches on. Then he goes to stab you with his corked arms that he hasn't hit anybody with all fight. But he hits you this time and stabs you right in the gut for a total of 6 damage for both attacks. The arm also targets you. It kind of slithers its way, and it's trying to dig its nails into your ankles, and fails terribly, even without its. I think it has like a
Kick it away.
I mean, it's got a +3. That's a pretty decent arm.
I'm just making sure that it's like nerfed in any way. It's not. So okay. The other swarm of bats. Yeah. They are the last 2 bats come in at Judas again. The bats just don't like you. Why do you keep frying them so much?
Hey, man's gotta eat.
Hey, nat 20. Let's go.
What?
No, not let's go.
That's not good.
No, now let's go. Yeah.
8.
Wow.
Okay.
They rolled
That's
2 4s and they got 4s on the bow. Yeah, you're right. Not let's go. Sorry, I'm just used to saying that after a nat 20. Sorry, Judas. My bats are taking chunks out of your
The
skin there,
Angie.
Dallin.
Oh shit. Let me see how much I would actually get out of this. I'm gonna hold on to that. I am going to place a hand upon my chest and use my lay on hands and heal myself for 18 points of damage out of the 20 that I have.
Okay.
As an action. Healing myself back up with that. Sorry, there was no chance of a bonus action shove on this one, Joel. I was hurting.
Yeah, man, I totally get it.
And then I don't think that there's much else I can do as a bonus action here. Yeah, I mean, I think that's probably going to be my whole turn, is just trying to survive off that massive hit that I took. Yeah, I think I'm going to stay where I'm at. That's it.
Okay. Got them.
I guess I'll ask, do I hear him at all?
Give me a perception
The
check.
big wolf? Okay. I don't know if I'd be able to do that, taking an action. Hoping you left.
You heard kind of like pitter patter in the mud, like a person walking away, and it kind of faded as you kind of like took your hand. It like glowed, and you slapped it against the giant chunk that was taken out, and it like glowed. That entire area that's missing just immediately glows gold, and then like almost just instantly is back, and you can like finally take a breath as your diaphragm was like partly missing. And you kind of sit there and you can hear the rain, everybody kind of screaming and chatting and lightning shooting out, and you kind of hear a bit of laughter as it fades into the mud as the step further away in the mud.
Okay.
And out of hearing.
That I can hear. Okay, cool. I'll mention more of what I saw once we're out of this.
I'll swing my sword at this zombie.
this
There
thing
we
just,
go.
oh,
That's that
Get
fighter
him,
life, baby.
advantage.
I swing my
What?
sword.
Let's go.
8
Nice.
slashing. I believe you lop off one of its legs this time.
Let's go.
Yeah, that one ends up.
Oh, that is disgusting.
That's a big old foot.
Yeah, it's not supposed to be that big. I think I forgot to edit that. Then shrink around down.
And then I'm gonna swing at this little arm next to me with my offhand.
Okay. Flat d20. Absolutely hits. That'll be. What is your short sword damage? I wish it would show me in the description. That'd make things a lot easier. But go ahead and give me a flat d6. for damage. Dealing 2 slashing damage to the hand. The hand is barely injured.
Dear
Anything
God.
else, Kevin?
No.
Vale.
Wow, we are very surrounded.
You either blast the wolf off of you or blast the wolf off of me.
It's disadvantage for either of those.
Yeah.
Well, first things first, I'm going to bonus action, I'm going to heal Kulain again. I always forget that that's in my features.
Right. But you have used 3, so you have 2 left.
Yeah, that's all of them.
Oh, that's clutch. Thanks, dude.
That is seriously the best heal in the game, in my opinion. Well, besides like the high level stuff. That's so good.
Yeah, it's pretty dope.
Bonus action, no spell slots. You can roll 5d6 and heal somebody if you wanted to. What are you doing with your primary action?
I'm just trying to gauge this, but I think what I'm going to do is I'll... You know what? I'm just going to Sacred Flame that same zombie that I did before.
Okay. So go ahead and roll that damage first.
Nice.
That's some good damage there. Let's see. And he absolutely
Oh,
fails that.
nice
And that kills him. And
Hell
you
yeah.
see the foot and both the foot and the leg go limp immediately. The body falls. Or more just kind of burns and kind of lets out like a zombie scream. Burns down.
How did that go again?
You heard it the first time.
Yeah.
I imagine you're not moving, so this wolf here targets you again, Vale. He's still after you. Hasn't really changed targets. He does get pack tactics with the advantage. Which will still miss. Does not hit you. Moving on to the next wolf. Oh, I'm sorry, I fucking blundered that. We'll figure that all out. This guy just went. It should have been this wolf attacking Judas. Keep thinking the first one's the top one. I think it's because I messed up their order in the first place. That one will also miss, and going to the last. No, it's Kulain.
Hey, yeah, that's. I'll hold up there real quick. I could kill this guy. Yeah. Shadowblade's still active, so I will be doing another green flame Shadowblade onto
go.
that one. I guess how do I do it? I'm trying to hit him, but I can't. I'm gonna do a regular attack.
Just do the Shadow Blade.
It's asking me to.
target, but you can uncheck cast absorb spell slot.
Yeah, it says you're already concentrating and concentration and continue, which I don't want to do.
Oh.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna do a d20 with +3.
But if you open it, or just real quick before you do that, if you click open it up as it expands, click damage at the bottom.
Okay.
Or maybe attack. I'm not sure actually. We'll see.
I'll
click
do
attack.
Yeah, cool.
Sweet, that worked.
Nice. Okay, cool.
Definitely
Awesome.
hits. Go ahead and click damage then. That's man, I wish it worked differently.
Yo.
Nice.
Damn, son.
Yes, boy.
Where did you get those?
That wolf gets absolutely cut in half, and he kind of burns as the green flame, green with the shadow outline burns through its body, reducing him to ash.
And a little shot of green flame will shoot over to the next wolf over to him.
Yeah, dealing 3.
Yep.
That's so anticlimactic. I wish they'd like let you at least roll something. But
Dude, hell yeah.
yeah.
That's kicking
All right.
ass, man.
Anything else?
Bonus action, I'm gonna just activate Blade Song.
Okay.
Yeah.
That wolf you just slayed stays slain. We're to the top of the order. Ketham, give me a perception check.
Oh god, I don't like where this is going. I'm aware. I'm attentive.
You
But
look
he's still-
around for the monster that was moving, and you do no longer see him.
Oh my god! Thank God.
That's such a tease.
Like the music changed too.
Uh-huh.
Alright, do the it's your turn.
Just beat him up.
Beat him up.
Reese's Puffs, Reese's Puffs.
Shot those fucking bats.
Yeah. I'm actually going to do a little bit of a different thing. Realizing that the Shocking Grasps is just at best killing a few of them. Kind of close my eyes, reach into the deck, and then pull out, instead of a 3 of swords, it's actually a 4 of swords.
Ooh.
Oh,
Because...
magic missile per bat.
exactly.
I get the feeling you could hit both with one of them,
Yeah,
no matter what you roll.
What? I don't have an item. Oh, god damn it! All my my stuff is. There we go. At level 2, and then I'm gonna go ahead and I'll throw 1 at the bats that I've been hitting, and then the other 3 into the wolf above me.
Okay.
So on this one, I'll go ahead and just roll the regular damage.
Okay.
There we go. Cool. And then it'll be what?
3d4 plus 3.
Cool. Nice.
Dealing 12 force? Yeah, force
Yes.
damage.
Yeah.
All 3 of these kind of cards kind of shave off what is remains of this wolf that's already been demolished on the front end. Barely some legs and a little bit of a spine remain as this thing still is kind of coming forward towards you. Actually, you made the spine a little sharper, so be careful with that one.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Anything else?
And I will. That's my turn.
Okay.
Wait. Do I have a? No, I'm fine.
Okay. Swarm of bats, shifting targets here, coming after Ketham. They're swirling around, and a bunch of them see an opportunity to come in and try to take some chunks out of him. I don't think these guys hit very good either. Yeah, miss. Go away, Cola, with your
Yeah, I forgot
Steam.
to turn off Steam.
damn it.
I
It's,
just
it's
saw that
always
too.
right when I go to switch to another person's turn, man. These guys in their time.
Slavic Rage Quit
Yeah,
Simulator.
I was gonna say, what
Challenge.
the fuck is that game?
Is that Tarkov?
I didn't even read it.
Probably. Slavic Rage Quit Simulator.
Probably like a CS2 like
Who knows what that means?
Oh.
parody game. Dallin.
So just to confirm, since the green flame is on this guy, if he moves, he takes damage, right? Oh, it's only on the main attack, Joel?
It's only on the cantrip
When
booming
he uses
blade.
booming blade.
Oh, booming
Yeah.
blade. Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay. Okay. Well, then I'm gonna move up to here. I think I'm just gonna swing my hammer at the wolf.
By the way, it's if he willingly moves. It's
Yeah,
a
yeah,
spell.
yeah. Because what he was saying is I could push him back, and then when they have to come back up to attack, then they would take some damage. That's kind of what we were banking on a little bit.
There was
Oh,
one
okay.
for me too.
Oh yeah, that would work for you.
Ooh, that's true. This is swinging at the wolf, south of Vale. 13.
Yep.
Oh,
Hits.
Nice. Oh, there we go.
And 12 slashing, and both his legs kind of come off and start moving.
Bludgeoning?
Nah,
I was
he's-
like, hold
he's
up, I got a hammer, man.
Believe it or not, the hammer still has the same effect.
Oh,
on
shit,
the
really?
stumbles. Yeah.
Why didn't they do it on the other
Um,
one?
Because he died.
Oh, okay. It was enough.
Yeah, so you crush this wolf again, kind of splitting him in two, and you kind of see the eyes go dark as his corpse falls down.
Okay. I am going to... I think I'm going to move up. I move 5. I'll do 10, 15 to here. Yeah, I want to stay close here. I think.
Okay.
Yeah, that'll be it. I'm not gonna.
Great.
Actually, if
Got
I
them.
shove, I don't know if that'll help or harm Judas. So. I'll end.
I'm fine.
Okay. Got them.
I'm gonna swing at these bats.
Okay.
Beat him up, beat him up.
Music sounds like it's something out of Dark Tide.
17 does hit.
Oh,
Dealing. Oh, it did. Four slashing, but kind of swinging through the bats seems pretty not really that effective. You get a couple of them. Effectively 2. You've killed 2 bats.
Okay, I'm gonna swing again at them.
Okay.
My offhand.
D20.
Did that roll at all for you? Or did it just like plop down?
Yeah, it rolled a
it's-
tiny
I
bit.
rolled.
that does not hit. You continue swinging through, kind of like bees, and you don't hit any of them. Anything else?
No.
All right, Vale.
I will try to hit that wolf with a another sacred flame.
Okay.
Should do it. I'm hoping.
Come on.
He does save.
So no damage.
No damage,
The
unfortunately.
sucky part of sacred flame.
It is.
Well, let's see what he does to me.
Don't think I have anything else I can do, so that'll be it for me.
Okay. That wolf does continue to attack the person that's in front of him, and he will take another attempt to bite Judas with a whopping 8 and fail as you pull your leg back as he continues to nip and try to get up on you. If you're pushing him away. Clean.
Ugh.
Ugh. Most bats are a little bit of a nuisance, so I'm going to move 5, 10, 15, 20. And I will do Shadow Blade with Green Flame Blade on this one of bats. Just give me a second. Hit.
19 hits.
Yo!
There we go.
For a whopping 14. Did you not have it targeted? Is that why the damage didn't go through?
It's in there. I have it targeted.
Huh.
Swarm of bats.
I don't know why that didn't work. But yeah, you see 14 bats all immediately fall from the sky and land on the ground dead.
Cool. And then 3 damage over to this wolf over here.
You make fun of Kefim when you do that. They only got 2.
You swing through, the fire kind of erupts through and kind of hits a bunch of them. Kind of like a swarm of bees, a bunch of them just fall. And then 3 damage, almost ending the remainder. This wolf is like a foot left. Anything else?
And then, look over at Kevin and say, you gotta use your hips a little bit. You won with a sword.
Top of the order, Judas, unless anybody's really trying to get tactical here.
If I'm not hearing the big wolf, then I'm good. Keep swinging.
Yeah.
Give me a
I'm just
perception
gonna.
check.
I'm gonna mind sliver him.
Okay.
I think he should be able to be taken down. Just kind of look at him and just be a down boy, down.
It's like that one leg just hopping,
Yeah.
and still sharp on the end from your magic missile. So make sure you click damage so that it has him roll.
Yep.
Yeah.
Even if he saves.
Okay, I was about to say he's the tankiest wolf that ever existed. Anything else?
I'm going to. Nope. That's it.
Okay. This bat swarm kind of moving through, and Kalane gets a attack of opportunity if he wishes. So does Ketham as they kind of move through. Actually, not Ketham. They land on Vale. I gotta move him so I can. Yeah. 16 hits. And because you have to click the damage button, that's why it's not going through. And as they move through, you give another swing as they do, and the fire shoots out. And kind of as they're swarming Vale, the fire just erupts into the air, almost like a cone of fire, absolutely eliminating the remainder of the bats.
Whew.
And you guys are out of initiative.
Hot damn.
You are all granted. Auto assign. There's gonna be more than that. It was 130 each. Give yourselves an extra 100 XP.
So
We already
200
had
each.
the 990. Wait, no, we didn't.
I already awarded 130 each. I put the wrong number in. It needs to be another 100 each. As you guys are you slay the last of the bats, they kind of burn up to a crisp and curl up and fall to the ground. Looking around, you're all bloodied, tired, soaking wet, muddied. Everything seems quiet around you. The rainstorm or sprinkling begins to kind of pick up. You start to see a bit of thunder off in the distance. It is now pouring down on you as the rain really just gets real heavy at this point. And after 5 or so minutes pass, it seems all quiet, and the fog begins to move off.
Okay.
It kind of recedes back. You can see once again about 60 feet in front of you. Not reflected well on the battle map. I'm not going to go through and change that, but you can.
About what time of the day is it?
You still see a little. No, the sun's completely gone by this point. It's dark. What you see is what you get right now. Yeah.
We knew that we traveled, or that we were supposed to travel about 30 minutes to get to this fisherman's hut, our little area.
You've been traveling about 20 minutes.
Okay. So we're the majority of the way there.
Yeah, we covered that. You guys went 10 minutes.
That's right.
Nothing happened. Another 10 minutes, something happened. I should make survival checks for these kind of things, but I'm not gonna. It's so simple. I don't want to make it a big mystery. So.
Okay. Did any of you happen to see that wolf there at the end?
Yeah, I didn't see a wolf at all, other than the ones we already killed.
Looking around at all the dead wolves. When it
barely saw something. I just couldn't make that out.
When it came in and struck at me there at the end, I could have sworn that I saw Strahd's face as it walked away, smiling at me. It entered into the fog. Pretty sure that's what I saw.
The wolf itself?
Which is very fitting for this
Strahd?
situation. Sorry, say again. What did you say, James?
So the wolf itself was Strahd?
What my eyes saw, yes. After it bit a chunk out of me, and I smacked it as it ran off. He turned to me smiling and laughing, and I saw Strahd's face as it shapeshifted into a human. I should say humanoid. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm pretty sure that's what I, the player, saw, which is very fitting for what Dallin might not have seen. I think that's what I saw on the token as it walked back off into the distance.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit you guys with some quick time events sometimes.
Yeah, it's very fitting that I'm not 100% sure if that's what I saw. I'm like 80% sure that's what I saw.
I checked your vision distance where you could actually see it. I was like, I'm gonna plop them there, count, and then move, and that's exactly what I did.
Yeah, no, that was perfect. So
cool.
I don't know why he didn't continue his assault. I guess we've been told that he likes to toy with us, toy with his whatever. his targets. Maybe that's
His
why it
food.
didn't pursue us further.
Well, it's a worry for a different day, I believe. Concerning, though.
Maybe next
Should
time we
we-
think twice before leaving the village at dark, yes?
Most likely, yes. But since we're here now, we're only 10 minutes away from Bluto's house. I say we keep going before it gets any darker.
Agreed. Let's push on, yes?
Before any of that comes back, we probably should.
Okay. You guys kind of sheathing your weapons, kind of slathering some of the wolf guts and things and dead bats that kind of went down your shirt, throwing those out. You retake to the road. Another 10 minutes.
Sorry, real quick.
Yep.
We're in a rush to get over there, right?
Yeah, I don't think
Okay.
we want to get some
No, that's
pelts
fine.
or anything like that.
No, it wasn't even pelts, it was like essence.
Alright, take a quick look if it's for small
Yeah.
animals.
I mean,
But
big
if it takes like
wolves
half
and-
an hour, then yeah, no. I think.
Yeah.
Hey, money.
Yeah.
I'd like to cast mage armor right now.
You can do that, buddy. Go ahead.
Judas, get it out of the way. Just do it, man.
I'm good.
Okay, so gathering, not gathering, harvesting. I had a thing for this. So medium-sized creatures is going to take 30 minutes.
Yeah, no. Let's just go. If it's they'll be there when we get back.
The bats were each individually small creatures. That'll take 10 minutes. I'd say you could do 3 checks up to 30 minutes. You could do a 10-minute check if you want on the bats. They just seem to be beasts.
No, I'm good.
If you want to scan them or something. Okay.
Yeah, it was not anything for that. It was more for like arcane essences and stuff like that. Is what I'm more so looking for.
Yeah, if we had more time, I'd be okay with it, but...
Yeah, if it's gonna take that long,
it
don't
sounds
want to
like we
take that.
blew the wolves to smithereens anyways, so...
I mean, you can always still harvest
No,
these
I know.
things.
It's just...
If you guys want to take the
That's
time
a-
in the
that's
dark
a
in the
leg.
woods. If you guys want to take the time in the dark in the woods, you're more than welcome to. Don't be pressed for time on the session.
Stumbling about trying to pick up wolf fur.
No, I think we're good.
Okay.
Well, yeah. Maybe on the way back, we'll see.
Continuing down the road, it narrows a bit, even snakes periodically, but it isn't long before you kind of start to hear the subtle sound of leg on rock, just a little bit of wind blowing through, giving some waves. And fortunately, it's kind of like daylight, but picture it being, well, maybe I can make it dark. Let me bring you guys over. Picture kinda. You see this little fishing hut. A bit of a.
Oh, that's fancy. Oh, that's super fancy.
See if we can't give it more of a.
My vision is blurry, it seems. No.
Oh,
Dear Lord!
I blundered.
A wisp that comes from the lake.
Whatever. It's there glowing. There's a torch over there somewhere. Approaching this lake. You come around the bend, you come out of the woods, you see 3 boats all on the shore. And with a 4th boat that's up at the dock, which sees what you get at that little dock by this fishing hut. Looking around at the foot of the mountain, nestled in the middle of this misty forest surrounding all of it, by the way. And you can see a good distance out on the lake. This is more of like a daytime view, but I wouldn't think you could see the mountains, but you know they're there. You've seen the map. But you come up on this lake with this torchlight on this fishing hut. Pulled up along the dock, you see a man walking back and forth with a lantern, seemingly from the hut to the boat that's illuminated by the lantern, by the torch and his lantern as he walks back and forth. Everybody give me a perception check. And this is going to be kind of difficult to see as you're kind of making your way up. Presence isn't known yet if you wish to sneak up or however you want to do it, but initially, let's see if anybody picks up on this. Give you a chance. Dallin does see it. You see him load a rather large bag. Very large, like he's hoofing it over. Like I'm thinking like ice chest size, but he's holding it like this, and it's a burlap sack. And he sets it into the boat, and it's moving.
The bag is moving.
The bag is moving, and you can see that it's a very long bag, and it's tight at the top, and it's kind of shifting. And even with a 19, you hear
Anyone? How far out are we? 100 feet or something? 60?
You tell me. As long as you're not within, I'd say 90 feet's a good distance before somebody would really notice you.
Oh, you all see that there? Can I see if that's Bluto? Do I have any idea if that's Bluto walking back and forth? Or I just see a man?
In comparison to the rest of the village, give me an insight check.
Okay.
Because you can see him fairly well. Hard to see his face, but in comparison to, I mean, I'll say that you know that Bluto is out here. It might be, it most likely is him.
Hopefully that's who we're here to see. Okay.
Hi, I'm Chad.
Ralph, is that you?
Ralph.
Are you Big Al?
Let me go knock on his door. Any of you seeing that? Whoever seems to be moving back and forth there is carrying a bag, seemingly has someone within it. Y'all hearing that?
Yeah.
I'm not seeing anything.
Not exactly.
Whoever that is there with the lantern, something within that bag that they're carrying. They just loaded it onto the boat.
What kind of something should we intercept?
Something that is making noises. Yeah,
No.
I'd say whatever's going on, we should step in before they shove off on that boat there.
I'll have at it then, gentlemen.
Someone could be in
Two
trouble.
arms?
To legs. We'll walk up first, and then we'll talk to them. Then to mouth, and then to arms if it comes to that.
As you say.
I might cast something here just to keep myself hidden.
Can I see if I can get old Bones, the dragon, to fly over to their rooftop, see what they're doing, or listen quietly?
Sure. You kind of. What's your method of summoning him out of nothing? Because you can hide him easily.
Yeah, he's just he chills underneath the cloak of protection that I have, and then so he'd come out from up underneath it onto my shoulder and take off.
Okay. Instantaneously, you kind of communicate your desire, what you want him to do, and that's within 100 feet if you want to look through his eyes. He goes. About how high do you want him to go above?
Whatever's reasonable for what he's capable of, I suppose. Like pretty high.
He has 60 feet of
Yeah.
dark vision, right? So 60 feet, he's kind of flapping around up there. He kind of goes up at an angle, kind of hovering around the edge a bit. I'd say a couple of times, even he communicates a bit that at this range he's still a little noisy, and he kind of sees the guy kind of look up occasionally, but then continues on. It's not quite there to where I'll make you make a stealth check. What are you doing? You're hovering above. You can see him coming back and forth. The boat seems to be being filled with boxes at this point or a tackle fishing equipment. He looks like he's about to set off soon.
And it's just I only see him still, nothing else of interest.
Just him.
I'll keep him kind of hovering in that location in case I need him for now.
And you say of interest, but like what else are you looking for?
Any other people?
Okay.
What the cargo of the boat is doing or saying?
You hear a lot of muffledness. You can, if you're I keep saying snapdragon. That's a flower. You're pseudo dragon, right? What's his name again, or her name?
Irva.
Irva kind of communicates back to you, kind of confirming that she sees this burlap sack moving around, kind of making muffled noises. But cannot see into the hut, but does not see anybody else currently.
Money, how long does invisibility last? I know it says here
Is it 10 minutes?
casting the spell or attacks. I was wondering if there's a
Should be
time limit.
time at the bottom. I think it's 10 minutes.
1 hour. Never mind, 1 hour.
1 hour? Okay.
Jeez.
Yeah.
I'm
1 hour.
casting that on myself.
Okay.
Yeah.
You are clean, kind of, without saying anything to anybody, just boom.
Okay. There you go.
I'm still here, just
Oh,
you can't see me.
use your words.
Doing this just in case.
Well, what are we doing? I can't
Yeah, what are you guys
stand
doing?
here while someone is being shipped off in a bag. Beth and Ghislaine, do y'all want to sneak up? Maybe Irva watching ahead, but if I see that man getting in the boat, I'm running forward.
We should probably get a little closer, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm okay with sneaking up a little bit.
Well, y'all get to sneaking. I'm not. But if I see him get in the boat, I'm going.
We just want to send Kalain since he's invisible.
Either way. What's the
At
terrain?
least to scout it out, I would say.
Yeah,
Yeah, like
let's scout it out.
let's hover around like the limits of running a stealth check up until the
Yeah.
point where we get a runner in there.
Is it like a big clearing around this, or is the forest kind of right up to the shore? What's
And
it looking
further,
like, roughly?
you can see in like most of the lake that is the case, where like the trees are just like, even as far as that you can see currently, are just like almost in the lake. But in this area, it's nice outcropping. It's real rocky. No beach or flat area. It's more rocky and everything. But right around where that fishing hut is a little bit of sand, kind of outward, and a lot of stumps in the area. You can tell this has kind of been cleared out.
Okay. I was just wondering if there was any cover going up to it. Obviously, I know Kalane's invisible, but
Not up
Others.
to the hut itself. It's been kind of cut,
Ooh.
cleared, assumingly to build the hut.
okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna sneak up a little bit and just try to get a bit.
Give me a stealth check with advantage. Okay.
Nice.
You're making your way up to, there's like steps that go into the dock. There's no way into the fisherman's hut except for the dock. You realize it's kind of what you get. You get the windows on the other side, unless you want to do something with that. But you make your way up, seemingly unnoticed, to the beginning of the dock. What are you doing?
Can I recognize the figure as Bluto?
Waiting there patiently, you see him come around the corner, set down a couple of poles. You see him scratch his ass, kind of churn,
Yeah, that's
and he's like grumbling and mumbling something as he goes back to the hut, and you recognize that face, that baldness, that long kind of greasy hair. He's soaking wet. But yeah, he walks back into the hut, and you recognize him as Bluto.
Fishing poles. Do they have the bones attached on the line?
Give me a perception check. It's gonna be kind of hard because they're just hooks, and it's really difficult to tell what they're made of without really looking at them. It's hard to tell.
Okay. Cool. I'd like to make my way back to the party.
Okay.
And just tell them about what I saw. Bluto, and he's currently taking stuff out of the cabin, like the fishing poles. Looks like he's about to set out.
As you make your way back to the present party and you tell them what you saw, you see him go out to the boat, and he is untying himself currently.
Untying the boat?
Untying the boat from the dock, about to head out.
If
onto the
Dallin
lake.
sees that, he's going. He's not letting someone in a bag get shipped off wherever. He's gonna
Yeah,
protect.
how far away are we?
Good distance away. I'm needing some athletics checks from people that are running forward. If you guys are trying to catch up.
I'd follow Dallin.
Yep,
Yeah,
same.
I'm going.
Yeah.
Okay, I need everybody to give me an athletics check if you're all trying to chase after this guy. As he begins to untie one side, and it's just a fishing boat. He gets one side untied, and while you guys begin to charge forward, he turns around and begins to untie the other side. And wouldn't you know it, the boy duo over here, ahead of the pack. They do a lot of PT. It's free. And they make it to the dock. And as you guys kind of come running up, he's untying it. He sees you running. Maybe he doesn't quite recognize you, but two people sprinting at him. One of them heavily armored, the other guy still intimidating looking.
Invisible,
come
though, right?
running,
Elaine?
Oh, yeah, he is invisible. You're right. He only sees Dallin, but he hears a lot of steps. He does go to shove off, but as he goes to shove off, you grab. You're able to reach down, grab one of the ropes, and pull it back just in time before he can get away. Like the ass end of the boat kind of swings away as you pull him back in. What are you doing? What the? Who are you?
Bluto! Bluto, we have questions for you. Saw that you were shoving off there quite suddenly.
Let go of my boat! I don't know you. Get away from me!
Well, we met earlier in the tavern at the Blue Water Inn.
The hell are you doing out here, running at me through the dark?
Questions for you, and
I don't answer questions.
Your bag seems to be moving there as well.
Nothing to do with you.
It does. As a Blue Zenobian Knight, I do believe it does.
I don't know what the hell that is. Let go of me now.
I will not. I start pulling him in.
You pull him in. He's at the dock. You're holding the rope. He even grabs the paddle and he's like, let go of my boat.
Swatting me with the paddle.
No, he's not doing that.
No. You're gonna wait right there until my crew arrives. I'm gonna wait till everyone's kind of caught up before I give him any more. Here, holding him tight.
You have no authority here. Outsiders, be gone with you. Don't meddle in affairs you don't understand.
Then you'll help me understand it, because someone seems to be in trouble there within that bag.
I do not have to. Let go of my boat or the guard will hear about this.
We're not within Valaki.
I'll tell the Valaki guard you assaulted me.
I've done no such thing.
Pulls out his phone. I'm being oppressed!
Is everyone caught up now, I assume?
Yeah, everybody comes running up the dock as you guys are screaming or not screaming, but calmly talking to this guy who is uncalmly yelling at you to let him go.
Try to keep a cool head.
Should I maybe do the thing again?
I whisper,
What's the thing?
As we walk up, I'm gonna kind of nudge Judas and just kind of whisper to him, "Dear Lord, did he get fatter?"
Right.
I thought fishing wasn't very good right now.
Step out.
I didn't hear that.
Step outside the boat. We have some questions for you, and I'd like to know who
I will
or what
not.
is within that bag.
You will not. It has nothing to do with you.
Money, while they're talking, can I sneak off into his house and try to look for those bones?
Sure.
Okay.
You move to the. How are you getting in?
Is it locked?
Well, I'm just if you're going through the door, are you gonna shatter a window? I gotta ask.
Okay.
How do you go?
Door. I can't.
Door. Okay.
Loud.
The door. You go to the door. The door is not locked. But okay. Some other people were gonna do something while he moves off. Invisible man.
I was going to just kind of cut off Dallin a little bit. Dallin, I think you're scaring the men. Sorry, Bluto.
Make a dexterity saving throw, Judas.
Oh God.
We've talked about this, Steven.
Did you just throw the oar at him?
You used the accent.
Oh, I did, didn't I?
He throws this oar, and it comes flying, and just the corner of it kind of hits your head. You brought Vistani upon me. You tried to curse me more. It's the Vistani who are at fault for this to begin with.
I'm gonna look at Judas. I don't care if I'm scaring the man.
bludgeoning.
Someone is in that bag, and I will save them.
Grabs his other oar. You will not touch my things.
Open the bag, Bluto.
Okay.
I will not.
I've had just about enough, and I'll just look at him, kind of point at him, and I'm gonna cast Charm Person on him.
As you begin to hold out your spellcasting focus, and this casting begins to happen, before you do that, give me an intimidation check.
Who?
Vale, as he's casting.
Okay.
Give me as you're casting. Cast your spell. And I'm pretty sure. He is a commoner. Okay. Just want to make sure. I don't know if there's like some fisherman class.
He's a vampire lord.
He's a vampire lord. Oh yeah, he fails.
Sweet.
Nice.
Are you?
I
Are we?
feel
Can
a
we
lot
be civil here,
better
Bluto?
now. I feel fairly at rest.
Get,
What are you all doing
You're
out here?
among friends. Get out of the boat. Come here. Come here.
Ah, my friend. I am greatly endeared, but I cannot.
Well, we're simply not going to let you go anywhere right now, so you might as well just come have a chat with us.
Give me a persuasion check.
Real quick, does Dallin know what's going on? Do I know what charm person is? I'm just curious if I would suddenly be like, oh, we're cool now.
That's up to Vale if he ever told you what it is. But he seems
that is
he
kind of
greatly seems at
questioning Jones
ease.
a little bit.
He's still clutching the oar, but he's no longer shouting. He even like looks like almost like
Like
hey.
Dallin's a little bit dumb, so I don't know if he would understand it fully. He doesn't know that spell, obviously.
Now, is there anything to do with persuasion checks while somebody's charmed, like in this?
Oh yeah, it's advantage. Yeah. That's like the point of charm. Charm
think
is
so.
giving you advantage in that situation.
Regard you as friendly acquaintance when the spell ends. It's just that they regard you. Does so with advantage. You must make it you're fighting it. I will give you advantage. It does not actually grant you advantage, but in this case, I'll give you
No,
advantage.
look at
'cause you're
the
just...
no. The charmed is a charmed creature can't attack the charmer or target the charmer with harmful abilities or magical effects. Point 2, the charmer has advantage on any ability check to interact socially with the creature.
That's within the charmed
Just-
condition itself.
That's under the charmed condition.
Oh, under charmed condition. Okay,
Yeah,
cool. Yeah, sounds good. Let's do that.
So one more
We're
roll.
gonna do it anyways, but we're gonna do it. Yeah.
So Jones, does Dallin know what's going on? Because he's still a little angry at Bluto right now.
I feel like
harm him,
after
but, you
I
know.
feel like after the Milivaj situation,
I
I'd
wasn't
probably
there for that. I wasn't
Oh,
there for
that's
that. I was
right.
in front, yeah.
What's Alan
Dallin-
doing then? If you don't know,
just don't worry.
Open up that bag right now. Wait, what?
give me an intimidation check while you're doing that, Down. Sounds like you're getting a little flustered.
I mean, yeah, he's not opening the bag.
Let's do this.
I'm not trying to ruin anything, Jones. I'm just trying to play it how Dallin would a little bit. I don't think he fully
first
understands.
He looks at Dallin like, I'm not sure why, but I understand your frustration, my friend. I just can't. And then Bale makes his pose, and you're asking him to come out of the boat. Which
Yeah.
He kind of goes one-handed with the oar. I'll come out of the boat, but nobody goes into the boat. We have a deal.
That's most agreeable. I mean, none of us ever intended on going into the boat, my friend. We just wanted to have a chat with you.
Well, I really appreciate you. I just wanted to show that and your honesty. This is my boat after all. And he kind of makes his way, kind of puts the oar up on the dock and pulls it, his really heavy set self. Kind of comes up. Wow. What brings you out here on this terrible night?
I'm looking at Vale confused, by the way, like, what the hell did you do? Just for roleplay. Just for roleplay.
Yeah, and I'll kind of give you a side glance and I'll be like,
Even puts
you
a-
look and just be like, I'll tell you later.
Let me retcon that a bit. He says, "My lord," first.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
My lord. Please, my lord, we can discuss this. And well, actually, what can I? What?
Well,
What do you need?
first things first. Who's in the bag?
I'm
Well,
afraid
hold
I
on,
cannot
hold on
divulge
now.
this.
Hold on. I think this man might owe me an apology. I think he
I will
misheard
not-
my
I will-
accent.
I am very sorry, my lord, but I will not speak to this Vistani man.
I'm not. You misheard me.
They are a
I know-
plague on this land. They all serve Strahd.
I assure you I don't, sir. And I think you owe me an apology for hitting me in
I
the head
will
with
not.
that
I
oar.
am trying to handle this with some decency. Would you please kindly
Fuck off.
Well,
Great.
At that point, I'm just gonna kind of pat Judas on the shoulder and just kind of move him back a little bit.
just
Give him
rubbing
one of
my
these.
head.
Where the oars struck him.
I'm holding
You
the
should
boat
watch
with like a
out for
tight
that.
fist, just looking at Vale, looking back at Bluto, kind of confused.
I don't think I remember your name, sire.
My name is Vale, but
You've watched Vistani. They're evil people.
yes,
He seems friendly, sure, but you should know. They all serve Strahd.
he's he's a hired hand. We're not exactly friends.
Oh, I see. I see. It makes more sense now. They're bottom feeders. Keep them bottom feeding, sure.
That's gonna be hard for me to contain my distaste for this man.
I'm gonna cast Mage Hand and just like pick up the oar and just slowly bring it like above Vale's head.
You have an oar above your head, my friend.
Or
I think
just
our,
be a
Vistani is
the oar.
going to- The Vistani is about to smack you, my friend. Come here. He kind of grabs you. Watch out. He's attacking you already. Beware of this man. Kind of shifts you over a little bit.
I was just handing it to you. It's fine.
Grabs the oar. Tricky Vistani. Never trust a Vistani. Throws the other oar back into his boat, still wielding the other one. No, what did you come all the way out here for?
No, I wanted to know who you had in the bag.
I cannot tell you. I
Oh,
don't
that's
see why
sad.
any
Tell
cor-
us.
We're I don't think it's any of your business. It is my business.
Well, and I'll kind of put my arm around him, kind of like bring him in as like a friendly huddle a little bit, and just kind of get right up in his ear and just be like,
Bows his head almost
Oh.
like submissively.
"Well, Bluto, as your friend, I feel like I must let you know that there are consequences to not telling myself and my friends who's in the bag or any other minute trinket of knowledge we might request of you."
Give me an intimidation check with advantage.
Money. Any luck inside the house?
Yes. As you do that, doors open. Opening it up, it is a very small room, like smaller than what you see is what you get. It's very small. Looking in, you see a bedroll, or a dresser of some kind, a little table with a single chair, with some bones kind of on the plate, maybe like a chicken bones, and nets, periodic fishing gear, chest at the foot of the bed. What are you doing?
Checking the chest.
Okay. Walking right up, you go to open this chest.
It's a mimic. Oh shit.
There just seems to be clothes and stuff in there.
Okay.
And looking around that room, give me an investigation check, I imagine. We'll just do it for the whole room. Going through the chest, going through the dresser, looking around, kind of moving some stuff, looking around. You don't see anything of note. I know you're probably looking for the bones, but you don't see any bones. You see a lot of fish bones and chicken bones, but nothing like human-sized bones.
Okay.
Going back to Vale, you get the sense that as soon as you kind of get close to this person, he kind of bows his head, as I said, and he kind of like shudders a bit. You feel him shaking, and he's terrified. With his leg has been cursed, and I don't want any trouble. There's Vistani, and well, everybody knows their good luck. Gesturing to the bag.
What a good luck. I'm sorry, I don't follow.
Stunning.
Sacrificing a Vistani is good luck.
That's most unfortunate.
Kind of has his hands like this.
You would come for a walk with me back up to the house if you don't mind.
Well, yes, my lord. Anything for you, lord.
And I'll kind of, as I'm walking him, kind of like I've got my hand on his back a little bit, and I'll walk him up towards the house, and I'll kind of shoot Dallin a quick glance and a nod as we're walking up to the house.
It's not that I wanted to hurt the girl, Lord. It's
No, of course
we need
not.
to
of
catch.
course not.
We need fish. People down need fish. People are starving. I just wanted to drink.
I've heard you're been down on your
Fisherman,
luck. Those things that friends might be able to do for you in this situation. Let's go sit somewhere dry and have a friendly chat.
While he's walking them off, I'm just gonna look at Judas and Ketham and say, kind of out of earshot, I'm gonna open up the bag. One of you keep an eye out.
I'll go to keep an eye out.
Just so he doesn't...
Okay.
Trying to do it a little bit quieter. I'm gonna go...
Kevin, Judas keeping an eye out. You kind of step down in the boat, a little wobbly, how much weight you're wearing, but you go over to the bag that's squirming. Not a very crazy knot, untying it. Pulling down the bag, you do see a little girl, and she is gagged with a piece of cloth in her mouth. One second. Looking something like that.
Okay.
Fucking shining.
A little bit.
She looks at you almost like with terrified eyes and begins to kind of shuffle away from you, like trying to shuffle away.
It's okay, I'm here to help.
Give me a persuasion check.
I've met your people, and I'm here to take you back to them.
Get with advantage.
Okay, I was gonna say add a little bit more. I was hoping maybe. Oh, good thing that was advantage.
She kind of calms down, kind of like nods her head, kind of gesturing to the cloth gag.
Please don't scream, don't yell. We have him under control. And I'll pull the gag off.
As you're kind of like pulling it off, her hands are still tied behind her back, and she goes, "Well, it's about God time. Can you untie me, please?"
I'm working on it. Let's get you out of the boat. Out of the boat. It's a bit wobbly in this heavy armor. Please, and I'm gonna.
Did my dad send you?
We met we met Yosef and Vasily. They were looking for you on the road. We know of your
Those
dad,
idiots.
but we have not met
On the road. How far did they go?
quite far. Let's get you untied.
Absolute morons. Yeah, untie me, please.
Yeah, I'm gonna get her out of the boat first, and then untie her hands.
That fat monster was going to drown me in the lake so he could catch a yellowtail or something.
Don't worry, we're here. It's all good now. We have him under control. And untie her.
As soon as you untie her, she gets up, immediately walks down the boat, gets on the dock, goes straight to the fisherman's side, unless somebody's stopping.
Hold on.
I'm gonna just kind of hold her back.
I'm gonna kill him. I am going to kill him.
Is she like 8?
Yes, she is like 8.
Okay.
Hard as nails.
She is tough.
I'm gonna put his balls in a vice, and I'm gonna rip them off.
We will deal with the
pleasant.
fisherman. We will deal with the fisherman. Please, just calm down. Let us get you back to your family.
She shivers, like soaking wet. Like, well, my father will reward you. We should get going. I do not want to be here a second longer, especially next to that fat, disgusting, smelling oaf.
As she says reward, I'm gonna kind of like get like it, and I'm gonna take my cloak off and put it around.
I was just about to
Around
do
her.
that. I'm glad you did.
Just like nods at you.
He is a fat, disgusting oaf, isn't he? He is a horrible person. Such judgmental.
My name is Arabelle, by the way.
I was just about to
Yeah,
double check that.
I
assumed
didn't
as
quite
much,
get
but
that
yeah.
far.
And my family is camped to the Vistani. There's a Vistani camp to the. I guess I should give her a little bit of. There's the Vistani camp to the just south of the town that we are encamped at.
Yeah, so that's what Joseph and Vasily told us. We'll get you back there.
If you don't mind me asking, how did he get his hands on you, or how did he steal
I like
you?
spending time at the lake, and this buffoon came up and out of nowhere just grabbed me, tied me up. Been sitting in his shithole of a hut for days now. He's talking about the morality of sacrificing me to the lake. Now he bagged me up, threw me on the boat, and he was going to do it. tonight. Luckily, you guys came here, because if you didn't, she'd be dead.
Yeah, really.
Did he happen to say anything about special hooks or anything like that?
Special hooks? Looks like you like very confused.
We'll find out from him.
Please. Just get me home. Just kind of like pulls the coat up a little bit.
Just hang tight here. It's a bit dangerous in the woods. We're gonna let them deal with him inside, and then we'll all travel as a group back to Valaki. We'll get you to your encampment. Back to your father.
It's not safe to travel at night, but what choice do you have? You couldn't have come here during the day.
We didn't quite have a reason to come here initially. Glad we found you when we did, though.
Better late than never.
I'm kind of planning to just stay by her side, make sure she doesn't wander off, make sure nothing harms her until.
Yes. What are you guys doing with Bluto?
Yeah, that's
and
what I
the
was
fisherman's
gonna ask.
I was gonna bring him to the house just so he couldn't see us go through the bag, and then I was going to question him about the bones.
Okay. We are at 9 p.m. Do we want to go another 30 minutes? Or oop,
Austin's giving a face.
Austin's face is nay.
I'm gonna be up
either way.
tomorrow at when's my alarm? 5:30. So I think it's
Oh,
okay
cool.
for
Yeah,
me.
go to bed.
Yeah.
We can call it here. We'll come back to the fisherman's hut. Not this week, but next week.
Right.
I'm getting my money's worth for that charmed person, man. Jesus.
Yeah, you are,
For
dude.
real.
Clutch.
I straight up forgot to change out the accent.
Yeah, we
You
know.
You
got an
did.
oar to the face.
We know.
The second you did it, I was like, bet.
God damn it.
Cool. That's a fun little thing. Yeah. Okay. Short session, but that was fun. I like the fight was a lot of fun with some new types of enemies, and yeah, that charm person very useful when they fail. Absolutely.
I was this close to doing it myself. It's just like if I had like a second, but good. Thank you for interrupting that.
That would have been interesting. How, with him knowing that he was Vistani, how would that have worked? I'm curious, because he's supposed to act like a friend, but he also really still hates Vistani. It doesn't change that.
You'll have to
fundamental
find
fact.
out if you ever do it.
Yeah, I'm really
Yeah.
curious about that.
Well, also
Hey,
like
you-
I'm
hey, friend.
not necessarily dressed like one.
The accent.
Eh.
That's all it takes. He picked up on it
Extreme.
immediately.
Eh.
If you
Yeah.
go to certain parts of Phoenix and somebody has a Spanish accent, it's very different than an English accent. That you know, hey, this person is a Spanish descent. Immediately,
No,
you
no,
know.
no. I get you. I get you.
Mhm.
I know what I
He is-
did.
A lot of these people do not like Vistani, which you're picking up on already. So the second you did it, he was like, "Fuck that guy."
A little less.
I'm charmed,
ich.
but still.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little less ich, a little
Yeah.
more ich. Yeah.